Hello, everybody. It's Kazoe, and thank you for watching. Happy New Year! If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe and join the family. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the top Ivy League schools so that you can make your decision if you're lucky enough to be admitted into one of these. If you are interested, stay tuned. The data I'm going to share with you today is actually from College Vine. And I'm going to start with a brief description because I know for some of you, you're really learning about the educational system in the US and how it goes. So, the Ivy League is a group of 8 universities in the United States that were principally founded in the 1700s. And so these were actually the anchors of the US American higher education system. And these include the University of Pennsylvania, Columbia, Harvard, Dartmouth, Yale, Cornell, Brown, and Princeton. And so, what College Vine did, which is really useful, is that they categorized these schools and ranked them based on these factors: location, which really talked about the appeal of where the school is located, from crime to weather to nearby amenities. They also talked about overall campus happiness. And so, this is the ability to foster a sense of community and overall satisfaction when it comes to the students who were actually attending that particular Ivy League. Quality of academics, which really just talks about faculty and also how the standards stack up against one another when it comes to the quality of education. And we're going to talk about how they rank amongst themselves. And then last but not least, you know my favorite, job prospects. And this really just accumulated things such as availability of jobs in the local community that is accessible to the university, the average earnings, and global reputation and ease to be able to really get a job in any market. And so I think this is really exciting because if you are choosing between the Ivy League schools, it would be good for you to just know which ones are lucrative based on any one of these parameters. So next, I'm going to start the rankings. Third on the list is Princeton. And so Princeton is interesting because by location, it actually ranked 4th on the list and 6th for overall campus happiness. So it was kind of second to last with this one out of the top Ivy Leagues. And then the quality of academics, I would say, it actually was a tie between Yale, which is quite interesting. And when it comes to job prospects, what happens at Princeton ranking 3rd is that the early career earnings average about $72,200 for starting salaries for students who are looking at their first entry level position after Princeton on average, which is pretty impressive. And it actually ranks 4th when it comes to job prospects. So you can kind of see there at 3rd place, Princeton is doing pretty good. But next, we're going to move into who's second. Second on the list is Yale. And when it comes to location, unfortunately, there is some type of a crime problem in Yale's neighborhood, which is why it actually got 6th in the ranking. And when it comes to campus happiness, though, Yale grabs 2nd place for campus happiness. And it's actually interesting because they talk about being just close to New Haven, which is an ideal environment for fostering intellectual and social skills. So it actually ranks 2nd for average quality of happiness with its students. When it comes to the quality of academics, like I mentioned with the 3rd, which was Princeton, Yale and Princeton actually tied for 2nd place when it comes to quality of academics. Now remember, and many of you liberal arts majors might be excited, Yale does provide more of a liberal arts perspective. So if you are thinking and leaning more towards the liberal arts, Yale might be a good fit for you. And then when it comes to job prospects, what happens is with Yale, that was actually interesting. It actually ranked 3rd on the list here because after Harvard, Yale ranks highest of the Ivies for median salary up to 10 years following graduation, with a lot of the students starting off with $68,300 right off the bachelor's degree as they start off their careers, which is just absolutely phenomenal. So that's some information about Yale. Next, we're going to talk about the top Ivy League school. And the best Ivy League school on the list at number 1 is Harvard. And here's why. When it comes to location, Harvard ranks number 1. You can't beat Boston. I mean, it's absolutely just the center of a lot of activity, and a lot of students absolutely love it. And you know, what's actually interesting is one of my friends actually went to Harvard, and I actually went there to visit, and it was just a normal college environment with students having fun. It was absolutely interesting, and I was so excited to be at Harvard. When it comes to campus happiness, Harvard actually ranks third, and there's like fostering a close knit community. They have these dorms that have themes, and it's such a great way for the students to connect. And when it comes to quality of academics, Harvard is actually first place in the quality of education that students receive. When you're looking at having some of the brightest students in the world, the resources are unparalleled, and the faculty actually boasts more Nobel laureates than any other institution in the United States. So definitely when it comes to the quality of your education, Harvard is the one to beat. And you know, my favorite one, when it comes to job prospects, you can't beat Harvard. Prestigious alumni network. Remember, like I told you, how to take advantage of your resources while you're in a university, because you have to really do your research for the major. Well, Harvard has all the alum. I mean, it's like the global reputation. They have a high medium starting salary of 72,600 for the students there, straight out of their bachelor's degree, which is phenomenal. And it really just brands itself. Harvard is the place to be. And I wanted to add to this video to share with you some of the interesting data that I found for the other Ivy Leagues. For example, University of Pennsylvania ranked second in location, second in job prospects, which is actually a little bit shocking because it has the most Forbes billionaires on the list, second in job prospects. So you can't go wrong with University of Pennsylvania if that's where you get admitted. And when it comes to Brown actually ranked number one for student happiness because you choose courses with complete autonomy at Brown University. So you have the freedom to choose your own coursework when it comes to your education. Isn't that amazing? And this is one of the reasons why, you know, students at Brown feel happiest, because they report feeling less competition amongst their peers and a great overall sense of community. And so if you wanted to know if you're admitted to Brown, it is number one in terms of your holistic and happiness factor. And just so you know, it actually ranked sixth on the list of the Ivy League schools. And actually, what's interesting, I will talk about Dartmouth here because it was seventh on the list when it comes to the eight Ivy League schools, but it was actually last for academic excellence. Now, Cornell, which was last on the list at number 8, it was actually last in all areas except academics, where it actually was a step up over Dartmouth for that. So again, this is such a good problem to have, isn't it? Such a great problem to have when you're just filtering through the best Ivy League schools. I mean, come on, that's a good problem to have. But I hope that this video was helpful for you, especially if you are contemplating and have been admitted into the Ivy League schools and you're just curious about how you can make your decision, or you're thinking about applying and you just want to know, where you can send your applications. And so, folks, there you have it. Now, remember, I do have the complete list of all 8 Ivy League schools ranked by all the parameters we talked about: location, job prospects, academic excellence, happiness, you name it. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel and send me an email and ask me for that specific list so I know that's what you're looking for, and I will go ahead and send that to you. So remember, you have to subscribe to my channel or be already a subscriber and send me an email to let me know that you would like that list, and I will send you all 8 Ivy League schools ranked in all the parameters we talked about. Thank you for watching, guys. I told you 2021 is going to be a great year, and this is going to be your one-stop shop for everything educational. Share this video if you find it useful, and remember, like I always say, employers hire people, not majors. Life is full of opportunities, and education is the key to your success. Until my next video, everybody, bye.